one hand grabs the back of their neck, the other hand grabs their arm that's grabbing the back of your neck. Grab each other into a tie-up. So we learn all this shit. We still haven't learned anything. Then they teach us how to take bumps, which was actually pretty goddamn painful. They're like, okay, you stand here, you bend your knees, and you kick. They had a lot of descriptions for wrestling that involved sex. Like, when you take a bump, they teach you how to, your name is French, so I don't want to hear it, you gay bitch. To take bumps, they say, you pretend like you're fucking the sky. And so you stick your dick out and fall down and kick your legs out. You're supposed to land flat on your back. They teach us how to do that, and the shit hurts and it knocks the wind out of you. Anyway, we learned all that shit. I'll skip through all the training stuff. There was a whole lot of training stuff. We had been training, and then we had to work security for the shows they had every weekend. And we didn't get paid, of course. We just got to work security and make sure that nobody touched the wrestlers. So after we worked security for a while, they were finally letting some of the people that had gone through the whole training class get on the shows. So the Rocco decides to tell me, hey, we have an idea for you to put you on the show. And I'm like, really? Wow, that's great. Because I figured, well, finally they're going to let me wrestle. And they're like, okay, now hear me out before you say you don't want to do this. We want you to be a hillbilly. Hillbilly gimmicks are way over in Oklahoma. And I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I live in Oklahoma. I'm one of the few people that isn't a fucking redneck. And they want me to play a redneck who's even dumber than the rednecks that are watching this shit. So I say, yeah, that sounds great. Because I didn't want to tell him, no, I don't want to do that shit. So he tells me, okay, now we just got to think of a name. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to come out and act all dumb and wave at the people and stuff and act like you have the mind of a 12-year-old. So, I just pretended I was Silk. And it worked out pretty well. Anyway, they had a show out of town. I got to have my first match on that. And they finally came up with a name for me, which I really, really didn't like. I was Cousin Cooter from Hogs Holler Flats. I live in Oklahoma. That's where I live. Retilling the bathroom. You gay bitch. Yeah, they wanted me to be Cousin Cooter from Hogs Holler Flats, which I had about 50 rednecks say, hey, where's Hogs Holler Flats? Arkansas. That was another thing. Whenever people would come up and talk to me, they were telling me I should talk like I had a redneck accent, but I didn't want to because I felt it was too degrading. So then they're like, he doesn't have an accent. These fucking morons. Anyway, I had my first match. I was wrestling some guy called Night Train. Where do I live in Oklahoma? Tulsa. And he was this really big fucking guy. And alright. Squelch. The gay French. There we go. Oh no. I forgot the gay period. There we go. Alright. Anyway, I was supposed to wrestle this guy Night Train. He was the one driving me down there for us to have the show in the first place. So we go down there, and he's talking the whole time about shit, about the wrestling business and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to have our match, so we go over what we're going to do in the match and everything. So I was pretty fucking nervous before I went out to have the first match. My outfit that they gave me that I was supposed to wear was, you're supposed to, I wasn't allowed to shave, first of all. They're like, no, you can't shave. You have to, hillbillies have beards and stuff, which is pretty gay. And then they wanted me to do all kinds of shit that I was like, yeah, okay, and then I didn't do it. Like, the day you're supposed to have a match, get up and don't wash your hair and just let your hair be all fucked up like it was when you first got up and then go out there like that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, no. So I didn't do that one. My first match, I went out, I wrestled the guy, we went through everything that he said we were going to do. I forgot one or two things. Then at the end, I'm supposed to take a DDT, and I'm supposed to put my hands down, obviously, to stop your head from actually hitting the mat if you've seen a DDT before. And I kind of just went down head first and landed right on my fucking head and fucked my neck up. As soon as I hit the mat, I was like, oh shit. My fucking neck, like, I went numb for a second. I was like, oh, this is good, my first match, and I already paralyzed myself. So I'm lying on the mat, and plus the finish was I was supposed to get DDT'd, and then he was supposed to pick me up and powerbomb me. Yeah, I know, French is gay. All people that are French are gay, but, you know. Anyway, I got the DDT and my neck was fucked up. Then I was supposed to get up and get power bombed, so I was all fucked up, and I'm like, I should have said something and said, no, just pin me now. Hey, fuck you. I learned how to take it better later. The DDT, that is, not dick like Silk because he's gay. Anyway, so I got up and my neck is all fucked up and I had to get power bombed, so I took that, and then it was over, thankfully. So my neck was fucking sore for a while after that. Anyway, I wrestled for about a year, and I came up with a lot of funny shit that I would do that they wanted me to just act dumb, but kind of like I do on Shoutcast, I decided to try to be funny. So I'd come out, if someone I'm fighting is supposed to be some martial artist, I'd do Karate Kid poses and shit to make fun of them. Some guy that looked like Mini Undertaker that I wrestled, so I did the little Undertaker pose to piss him off. I didn't tell him I was going to do that. But I did a lot of shit like that, and people thought I was pretty entertaining, but I didn't want to be Cousin Cooter the Redneck anymore, so I said, you know what? I'm not good enough to make a living at this shit. You got paid like $20 a match, which was jack shit money. You wrestled once a week. And it wasn't worth all the injuries and stuff from doing it, so I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to be an internet geek. And here I am. On Clan 1G. Go some Shoutcaster! Anyway, I skipped over a lot of shit, but I realized that most of you probably don't give a shit about this. So I'm going to stop talking about that. Alright. I gotta think of something else to talk about now. Wrestling's a little boring. Well, I guess if there's anybody that's a wrestling fan, then you'd probably be more interested in it, but most people don't. Think of an interesting topic. How about why French sucks? Well, first of all, he puts a 3 in his name instead of an E because he's a fucking retard. Or maybe he's Leet 1337. Secondly, he is French, apparently, so, they can't spell anything. Without the driving spirit. Wow, thank you so much. So, schizophrenic, you get over that pneumonia yet? My first cemetery. He sounds like he's got fucking lungs full of fluid and shit. We have people that'll actually play now, so I think I'll go ahead and end this now. Plus, nobody wants to sit here and listen to me talk for 5 hours. So anyway, this is Downwhere Ad Lib number 2. I guess I'll post this on the site. So, see ya!